Today we are going to tell you about the technology which is 100 times faster than artificial intelligence. You will be surprised because to this day you have been told that artificial intelligence is the next future technology. But the technology we are going to tell you is going to overtake artificial intelligence, and future investments will be done on this technology. So, if you do not know anything about AI, just see the chatbots. Whenever you go on a website, and then there is a chatbot that usually appears and interacts with you, as a classic example of AI. Driverless cars is also an example of artificial intelligence. As we progress in the field of artificial intelligence, although our work is getting easier, but we need excellent software and hardware to run AI on its full potential. Artificial intelligence works in a specific domain. To make it clear, if we tell artificial intelligence to make a robot which has an intelligence of an ant, then it will be very difficult to create a robot that contains general intelligence. But if we tell AI to make a robot that can perform specific tasks, then it will be easy and a possible domain for AI. It is currently a very big concern in the field of AI because we are going towards narrow intelligence rather than general intelligence. Let's go to Cortical Lab in Australia, where scientists are doing unique experiments. On the one hand, they are taking the neurons of the human brain, and on the other hand, they were taking silicon-based electronics and try to connect them. Their aim is to create intelligence with the help of synthetic biology. And when they run this intelligence through a computer, the results which they currently received will astonish you. See this chip, which is the first intelligent synthetic biology chip. Till now you have heard a lot about the name of artificial intelligence chips and used it in your mobile phone and in many other places. But this is the first synthetic biological intelligent chip that Cortical Lab currently preparing, and they are using neuron stem cells in it. Our brain contains many types of cells and neurons, and all of these come from stem cells. Neural cells have two types. First one is neuron cells, which are more than 80 billion cells in our brain, but neural stem cells grow also to glial cells. Glial cells are small neurons, and they insulate our brain and act like communication networks. Scientists will take neural stem cells from the human brain and integrate them with an electronic circuit which is called a silicon-based multi-electrode array. It acts as highway, and neurons will communicate with each other through this highway. The chip which they have prepared has thousands of microelectrode sensors which are used as a transmission for neural networks. On one hand they are taking neural cells, and on the other hand, they are using a silicon-based multi-electrodes array for the transmission of networks, because they want to connect these with video games through this network. It's just like you are creating an artificial brain and you want to connect it with some intelligent chip like a computer. So, we have both, that is neural stem cells and multi-electrode array. When we combine them both, then we will have an artificial synthetic biological intelligent chip. Once we get that chip, then we just have to connect that chip to computer so that chip can play the game on its own. We also need to use multi-electrode array because that is also in electronics. Further, when we communicate with computers, it will make our work a lot easier, and we can easily create the interface. Currently, scientists made the chip and already connected it with computer to play the Pong game to see how fast cells learn to play this game. The results which they get will blow up your mind, because artificial intelligence learned Pong game in 5,000 rallies and synthetic intelligence learned the game in only 15 rallies and in just under 5 minutes. It's amazing, right? So finally, what's your opinion on that? Will synthetic intelligence surpasses artificial intelligence? Share it with your friends and family for more content like this.